markings on it anywhere that give me a clue. I had a feeling that the hardware would give me some clues. And let's see, don't really know what that means. Patent July 972. I'll have to look it up and see what I can find. I'm hoping that'll give me a clue as to how old this rascal is. I decided to go ahead and take the top off of this, make it easier to get to the metal pieces that need to be repaired, but it's missing so many nails. And that's the way they put this thing together. In those days, screws were really expensive, so everything is nailed together. But they use these little nails like this, and they drive it in. Let's see if I can put it where you can see it better. They drive it in and bend it over. So it anchors in the wood really well, but it's a booger to get back out without tearing stuff up. I've seen someplace when I was trying to research this trunk, find out the age, I saw someplace that sells these pieces right here. So I've got one missing, and I think that's the only piece of metal that's actually missing on here. A lot of them are pretty ugly, but they're still there, and that's all that matters. You can see how the nails were driven in and then bent over, and that's the way the whole thing is built. That's not somebody's shoddy work. That's the standard for the day. I've found a website that might allow me to get a key for this lock, but I have to find out the maker of it, and there may be a code to it somewhere, but that is hidden. Part of it is hidden behind this board. So the hard part with getting these things off is I don't want to break it. I can't just break it off. So I know it has 3 nails. I've got this one, which I've already cut off the head, and then there's this one. The head is still there, and see if I can get that back in there. That slides all the way down to this one, and it feels like there's another one in there somewhere, but I think that's just one of the nails for this. That's another thing. I want to get these, pull these off so I can clean them up, and I might be able to the spring might still be in there. It's just got so much junk in around it over years of spider webs and dirt daubers and all kinds of insects that build their nest in little places. That's just full of stuff. So it's nice that that works. It actually latches, but it'd be nice if it's spring loaded too. And I want to try and bring both of these back to life. That one works too. So from 1872 to now, that's not bad. The idea is to, if I can get in around that nail and kind of stretch it a little bit, pull it through the wood just a little bit on the part where the nail is on the other side. Ever so gently. be cleaned up and papered, and it's going to go back in. Go for the lock. Of course, it's already a little bit loose already. Got to pretty loose, won't stay still. So. And there's my lock. Gotta clean it up a little bit and see if I can find any numbers on it anywhere. So I might be able to find a key if I can find the code under all that grime. Cool. This might also be a good time to go ahead and take off the latches as well. There's the latch, or one of them, and I'm going to clean it up and see if I can rust resistant that a little bit, rust proof it some. But you can see a spring in there. I don't know if it's actually doing anything. It may be. But if it's got a bunch of junk in behind there, it's not allowed to flex very much. So I've cleaned up the lock a little bit, and I was planning on getting a key for that if I could find a code or a manufacturer mark or something, but I have no idea. I couldn't find a mark on here anywhere. But I've oiled it up a little bit on the inside, and I realized, you know, I've been very concerned about it accidentally locking, but I think you have to have a key to lock it or unlock it. You know, the key would fit in this little slot. There's something in there for the key to hit, but this little mechanism right here, now it's locked. Now it's unlocked. So what I may end up doing, since this is never going to travel again, it's never going to be used for travel again, I think what I'm going to do is drill a very small hole right in here. So if it accidentally does get locked, they'll be able to use a small screwdriver or a nail to unlock it again. Simple fix. Well, I think. This piece of wood has to come off. I've already cut the head off of this, and this will give me a good chance to kind of clean that up a little bit, make it look new again, or newish, newer. Drive the nail back through the hole. Get the head off, so. And another one bites the dust. I just have to do that a couple thousand more times and I'll be done. There's the other nail right here. And that's that broken piece. She's out completely now. It's taken a really big hit. Maybe it fell off a truck or something fell on top of it or they stacked it. But it's been damaged a long time. I think it kind of shattered the top. I'm not going to redo everything in that, but I am going to patch it up. I've got another piece of wood coming and we'll get that attached, and I'm thinking about taking these pieces off and cleaning them.